Okay, we're going to skip a couple of sliders and come back to them later. What I want to do now, let's go into Lightroom and let's look at creating a vignette. So here we are inside this picture, and we went to Library. We went under the Library tab, and we went to Photos. And now we're going to jump over to Develop, and we're going to click on this picture of this young lady here. We're not going to work with lens corrections, transform until later, and we'll come back and we will do that later. Right now we're looking at what's called post-crop vignetting. So if I grab this slider and drag it to the left, you'll see that I can create a vignette. I can darken the edges of the image. If I drag it to the right, I can vignette with white. Sometimes that's an attractive way to display your image. Now, what does midpoint mean? Well, that's the midpoint where the vignetting is emanating from. And then the roundness. Now, it's harder to tell. If I take the feather and drag it all the way to 0, then you can very easily see the roundness. And what that is just the roundness of the vignette. And so I can turn the feather all the way down, choose the roundness, and then bring the feather back up. And so this is a very cool way to apply a vignette to my image. I can also apply grain from here if I so desire. Just add more differences between the pixels in the image. And once again, the idea is that I can adjust the size of the grain and the roughness of the grain. I'm going to turn the grain off, and I'm just going to concentrate on the vignette. And that's a vignette and a grain.